Council Chamber. My name is David Kelly. I'm the proud chairperson of the Community Services Committee here at City Hall. And we're here for a very, very important announcement today. It's my pleasure also to be acting as the ceremony for the person that's an MC. I guess it couldn't really be anybody with any credibility, so they went with me instead. So we're going to get to the announcement right away. Would you please welcome the Honorable Mr. Keith Ashfield, the Administrator of State for ACOA. Keith, look forward to working with you.
Nobody would question your credibility. So it's good to be here in Fredericton, back home, and of course it's designated this year the cultural capital of Canada. So it's always a pleasure to be in Fredericton, and obviously I feel at home here because it is basically my home for over 40 years. Fredericton is a beautiful city that offers so much to its residents and the surrounding communities in the region. It's a city that works hard to be a great place to live and do business. That hard work has paid off as it is recognized as a rich and diverse research cluster, a center for higher ed facilities like the new Willie O'Ree Center. The city has much to celebrate, and today there is even more reason to celebrate as we take an additional step towards creating a facility that will combine business and recreation in a state-of-the-art multi-use complex. Grand Harvey Complex, named after the surrounding area, with a multi-use facility containing a business and community center, a youth center, community rooms, and 2 ice rinks. It's sure to yield substantial economic benefits to the region, providing extra space for trade shows and other events and activities. Grand Harvey Complex has the potential to become a commercial hub for the city of Fredericton. It will enable a range of business development opportunities within the community and surrounding areas. Our government recognizes the importance of accelerating its investments in communities and people, particularly in this time of global economic challenge. Through our Economic Action Plan, we're doing just that. In April, we began flowing $20 billion directly into the economy. Investments are progressing 6 to 12 months ahead of the normal schedule. Our Economic Action Plan and the initiatives it contains are supporting jobs now and making sure that we'll be competitive in the future. And we'll continue to implement these initiatives over the next 2 years to help soften the impact of the global recession on communities while laying a foundation for future growth. Because of our government's initiatives, Canadians in every region of the country are paying less tax, unemployed workers are receiving enhanced benefits and training, and major job-creating projects are breaking ground. Our absolute priority as a government is to continue doing everything we can to deliver timely, targeted, and affordable support to the Canadian workers, families, businesses, and communities who need it most. That means support to projects like the one we're announcing today. You know, this project, Government of Canada is contributing an additional $2.5 million through its Innovative Community Fund towards the Grand Harvey Complex. This is in addition to the $1 million we announced in 2006 through the Canada-New Brunswick Municipal Rural Infrastructure Fund. ACOA is pleased to work in partnership with the City of Fredericton on this exciting project, a partnership that not only encourages the growth of sport in New Brunswick, but also creates economic spin-offs and significantly improves the quality of life for all citizens. ACOA remains committed to working with its provincial and municipal partners to provide communities across Atlantic Canada with the tools they need to build a sustainable, competitive, and diversified regional and local economy. Today is all about good news as we celebrate the wonderful community spirit and dedication we have here in Fredericton, community spirit and dedication that has made this project a reality. Congratulations to everyone involved with this fantastic project. Being here today to see what all of the partners have accomplished thus far is a true pleasure. Successful projects like this one are only possible with the vision and hard work of an entire group of individuals, and you should all be very proud. I look forward to returning for the next step in this journey the day we officially open Grand Harvey Complex for business. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. It's truly a pleasure, and I look forward to the subterm.
Your worship, would you please allow me to say a few words on behalf of the council? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Councillor Kelly, Councillor Whalen. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our award-winning Chamber of Commerce, downtown Fredericton, Enterprise Fredericton. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Minister, in my role as a spokesperson for the Council, I deal with many governments of political stripes, and by times say some unpleasant things. That's my job. Never noticed. But, however, I will say that I am very, very consistent and always have been in recognizing and giving credit where credit is due. This is such an occasion. We did meet prior to the election. This was not an election campaign promise. And I have to say publicly that I have never experienced the cooperation and communication that I have with you and that I have with your very dedicated and committed staff. As a matter of fact, I was on the phone with one from Ottawa before I got up here. What I asked for most of all when we were talking before the election was communication. That is the most important thing in dealing with your communities, and you have delivered in spades, Mr. Ashfield. This is a wonderful day and a great announcement for the City of Fredericton. We have a lot of capital projects that are on the go, and we are watching very, very closely the money that we're entrusted by the taxpayers of the city to be fiscally and financially responsible. And we, like most other communities, will take all the help that we can get. You have said to me consistently from the outset that this project was very, very meaningful to you, and that you wanted to do more. And that has culminated today with another $2.5 million, which is going to assist us tremendously in the construction of this beautiful Grant Harvey complex, which is much, much more than just a couple of ice